Surprise! I'm a brunette now. Hey guys, so yeah, if you don't follow me on Snapchat or Instagram, I'm a brunette now. We'll get into that in the video. Basically what this video is gonna be about is just random things, products that I've received that I've been testing out. There's a lot of new foundations and I figured, oh my God, I'm trying all these new foundations, which is rare for me. I usually stay in my comfort zone, but I've been trying a lot of new products lately and I thought I would give you guys my honest opinion on everything that I've been trying, just in case it's something you've been interested in. I'm also just gonna be chit-chatting about life and all the stuff going on because I don't feel like I get to talk to you guys enough here on my YouTube channel. I talk to you guys all the time on Snapchat, and if you're interested, you can definitely follow me there. But here on YouTube, I also don't want to neglect my YouTube subscribers who don't have Snapchat. So this video is just going to be like chit-chatty, just hanging out. If you're interested in this type of video, then there's so many hand motions going on right now. Keep watching. First off, I'm going to talk to you guys about mi cabello. So I've been blonde for a long time. And growing up, I've always dyed my hair from blonde to dark, blonde to dark, blonde to dark. I'm probably not gonna have any hair in my future. I was never scared to dye it. Very adventurous. I've been red, I've been brown, I've been black, I've been blonde. I've been too blonde for my own good and too orange for my own good. I've really done a lot with my hair. I've never been scared to experiment, but for some reason, when I went to go dye my hair this time around, I was so nervous. And I have no, honestly, I was like, why am I so nervous? It's nothing, it's just hair. It literally just happened within the week. So one week I was like, should I just dye my hair dark? Initially, I was gonna cut my hair short. And then I realized like my hair is too flat for that. Like I just can't have short hair. It will be like, it won't be voluminous bob. It'll be like, unless I tease the crap out of it every day. I went to Bo, he almost had a heart attack. Bo's my hairdresser. He literally gasped because I always joked with him like, you're gonna dye my hair dark, and he's always taken it very seriously because it's been a mission to get to the blonde that I was at, and he was really proud of it, as was I. I mean, I've just been loving the blonde. As he was about to put the dye in my hair, he's like, you can still turn back. We started at a level 6, and then my hair was so blonde underneath that the blonde was still showing. I wanted it just a little bit deeper because once you've been blonde for so long and you rinse your hair out, it just gets like blonde again. It gets really light. So we went to a level 5. If you guys are interested in the hair color, I don't know anything else past that. We started at a 6, we went to a 5. 5's a little bit darker than a 6. That's pretty much all I know. So that's the story about my hair. This is really close to my natural hair color, and I'm really happy to be back to a more natural look for me. Even though I love the blonde too, I can't even tell you what I like better. I don't need you to tell me what you like better either, especially if it's blonde. I still just feel not myself. I think it's gonna take me like a week to start feeling like this is, okay, this is the normal. I've been struggling with my eyebrows a little bit because, you know, they have to be a lot darker now. Before they were light, now I have to make them darker. Oh, and I also got new extensions. These are the Bellamy Dark Brown, which happen to match perfect. I didn't even go into Bellamy, like I just ordered them and figured they're gonna match, and they match perfectly, so dark brown. Now let's move on to other things other than hair. A lot of people are saying I look more Asian now, which I always thought I looked Asian, but now you said that this is how I met you with this dark hair. You were always into Asians. Did you think I was Asian?
No, I did not think you were Asian.
You did, huh?
I knew you were Spanish.
I could pass.
I'm not seeing it.
I think Steven, that's what happened there. He didn't know he was getting involved with a Latina. All right, so what are we gonna talk about next? I have in my drawer here just items that I've been using regularly and trying out so that I could give you guys like kind of a review. The first product I have is the Honest Beauty Magic Balm. If you guys don't know about the Honest brand, Jessica Alba runs it. She is so beautiful and sweet and just gives off the best energy. I got to meet her. I almost died. I was shaking, so there was that. But anyways, I got the Beauty Balm, and this really stuck out to me because she said that it helps with creasing under the eyes after you apply concealer. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you guys and tell you that lately I've been creasing a lot more than I used to crease. When you start seeing things in your body and stuff change and like your under eyes, you start to get really concerned. But so that's why I was really drawn to this product. I saw her do a video on it. Basically what you do is you apply your concealer, and then in the fine lines you dab some of this balm in those areas where your concealer naturally creases, and instead of it getting all dry and creasy, this is supposed to make it have just a really nice smooth look, not so gathered in those fine lines. I've been using this and it actually does really help with the look of the dry under eye. You only apply a very small amount. You could also use this for other things like lip balm and stuff, but I keep it just for my eyes because, you know, I don't like to put it on my lips, on my eyes, and all that stuff. So I just use it for the under eye area. This is really good for natural makeup days when I'm out running errands and I don't even set my concealer. I just like pop on a little bit of it real quick, put this in the fine lines, and I feel like it makes my concealer look fresher for longer. Yes, girl. Pues. All right, so here what we're gonna talk about next. We got the NARS Velvet Matte Skin Tints. Hold please, I have a paper here that says when they come out. These were sent to me, FYI. And also, FYI, even if somebody sends me something, I'm gonna tell you guys the honest truth. I hope that that's obvious. But if I like rave about something and I don't believe in it, like I would never do that. So I'm trying to find this paper right now. It's in my desk somewhere. Hello? Oh shit. It's stuck in the crevice. All right, here we go. I ripped it. So I'll just tell you what this info sheet says about the NARS foundation. Holy shit, let me get my life together. Okay, so this is a velvet matte skin tint with SPF 30. It says that it delivers a soft matte perfection and protection. Has a natural looking finish, shine control, so that's good if you're oily, shine control. Let's see, what else? It's supposed to give you like a soft focus effect, give you like a blurring effect. It has vitamins, it's supposed to be comfortable, lots of shades, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so let me give you guys my first impressions, and I know some of you guys may already know this because you follow me on Snapchat. But when I wore this, I legit thought it was a full-on foundation. But when it says skin tint, to me that means something more light. Usually skin tints or BB creams and tinted moisturizers don't really have enough coverage for my preference unless I'm on vacation on the beach, you know, like, but I don't really gravitate towards that, and I probably would have looked at this and been like, oh man, skin tint, I don't really want that. But let me tell you, this has really, really great coverage. I wore it all day and I didn't even notice it wasn't a foundation until the next day when I really read this packaging. So these foundations, or skin tints as they call them, have very full coverage, medium to full. I don't want to say that it's buildable. That's the only thing I will say. So I applied this and I applied it with a beauty blender, and I think I tried to build it a little bit in certain areas. And I did find that because it's so matte, and I built it like too much, it did kind of get like those lines kind of accentuated around the mouth area. Obviously when I applied it, I thought it was a foundation, so I went in like, girl, like crazy. So then I wore it again and I did a light layer and it looked really, really nice. Even Katie was telling me like, your skin just looks so good. And I said, girl, is this new NARS? I'm curious to know how it would work on dry skin. I wish I could tell you guys whether I recommend it for dry skin or not. I don't know. I feel like I don't recommend matte for anybody with dry skin. That's just how my mentality of products. So I think if you have really oily areas on your face, this is going to be really nice because it does control the oil. I get really oily around the nose area. Nowhere else, just shiny ass nose by the end of the day. I'm not going to say this completely blocked it out, but it definitely helped. I'm in the shade medium 1. I also have medium 2 here, which is a little bit too dark for me. The next product I have here is the Becca Aqua Luminous Perfecting Foundation. And this is completely opposite of the NARS one that we just talked about. I have the shade tan here, but I'm gonna say the shade tan is too dark for me, so I'm gonna go the shade lighter than tan. Whatever shade that is, that's where I need to be. I've been using tan though and really tanning up my skin and my face. I feel like I can make myself more tan now, especially with the dark hair. Let me tell you guys a little bit about this. When I first tested this on my hand, I honestly didn't really like it. I thought, oh, this is kind of like MAC Face and Body. And if you like MAC Face and Body, then you'll love this, but it's because it's like better than that. I tried it on my hand, wasn't a fan, but just so you guys know, when you swatch a foundation on your hand, it has a totally different effect on your hand than it does on your face. So I decided to give it a try on my skin, and I'm just gonna let you guys know right now that if the next vacation I go on, this is gonna be my go-to foundation because it's so pretty and lightweight and glowy and dewy. And I mean, I didn't get super greasy. I did look really, really dewy, and I just had to powder my nose with this foundation. But like, my skin looked radiant with this. It's so pretty. It's nothing, it's like, if you love MAC Face and Body, this is that a million times better in my opinion. It has a little bit more coverage. I know you can build MAC Face and Body, but this one just has the right coverage right away. And I've also been mixing this in other foundations because it has like a dropper, right? So I've been dropping it into other foundations if I want just to add a little bit more a luminous effect to maybe a normal foundation. This gives a really luminous glow, so I've been adding a few drops of it here and there. You don't really need a lot. This is a good foundation for me just when I want to look more natural, everyday type of look. That's how I feel about it. So I really, really like this foundation a lot. So the next thing we have here is another thing that I'm pretty sure Nikki Tutorials is making everybody buy at this moment in time. She makes this look so good. If you guys don't subscribe to Nikki Tutorials, you need to because she is amazing. And I feel like everyone's really talking about her right now because she's just killing it. Killing it. Nikki, you're killing it. I'm so proud of her. Anyways, these are the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation Sticks. So I got two colors, mainly because Nikki Tutorials uses two colors and I want to do exactly what she did because she made it look right. So I got one to highlight the high points of my face, which is 125, and then 127, sorry, and then I have 153, which is more close to my natural skin tone, and I use this on the contour areas of my face. How do I feel about these? Ugh, I'm not sure. I don't think they're bad, yet I'm trying to figure out if they work for my particular skin type. I don't know. It's so weird. I've never felt so stumped. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I'm neither here nor there. I've been using this foundation, picking it up and trying it because I want to really get a feel for it, but I would say that if maybe these like disappeared, I wouldn't be like, oh no, I don't have my Makeup Forever HD foundation sticks. What am I gonna do? I'm perplexed. I've never felt so like just, I don't know what to tell you guys. Hello? So these foundation sticks, if you apply them straight to the face, give you a more full coverage foundation. Like they'll cover everything. That's a fact. They're really, really nice full coverage foundations. Or if you use this like with a light hand or with a stippling brush and just stipple it on, it gives you a more natural foundation. So I think all in all, what my opinion is on these foundations is that I really like it lightweight, but if I apply too much, I get too oily and I feel like it starts to move around a little bit on me, like in these areas, like slippery, you know, like a little slippery. So it is a cream, so creams do tend to do that. I'm just curious to know how they work on other skin types. So if you guys have tried this and you have another skin type other than combination, I would really like to know your opinions on it. So yeah, bottom line, if I apply this very lightly, I really like the natural, no makeup look, but even coverage that it gives me. If I apply it too heavy, it's a little too slippery for me at the end of the day. So next we have the Makeup Forever HD Invisible Cover Concealer. I have mixed emotions on this, but I really, really love it. So let me explain what I mean. I used this on my under eyes and it didn't really work for me in that area. And I'm not sure if it's because my personal issue with my under eyes at this moment in time, if the weather's so dry that my eyes are just looking like really creasy, but it really creased on my under eye. So I didn't really care for it on my under eyes, but I used it on my blemishes and discoloration, and let me tell you guys, this is such a good concealer to conceal anything on your face. The formula is so beautiful. It like blends into the skin. It's almost like you can just quickly just dab it on any areas that you need coverage, and it covers really well, and then it just melts into the rest of your face. I love wearing no makeup and then just covering things here and there with this, and it looks so natural. You can't even tell that I'm wearing anything, but it just perfect. It looks so good. I love the formula. I want to hope that later it'll look better on my under eyes, but right now because they're so dry, it just didn't really work for me. So it's kind of a weird opinion. I'm curious to see what anyone else thinks of this on the under eyes. If you've tried it, I would love if you guys let me know in the comments below, because maybe it's just me at this time, but I will say that for covering anything else on your skin, so good. If I go to the gym sometimes, maybe I just want to dab a little concealer here and there. Perfect. I'm in the shade Y41. Next thing we're going to talk about are the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definers. These are the new eyebrow pencils that they just recently came out with. They have a tip that creates several different textures and lines, thin lines, thick lines, you know, different shapes. And I'm in the shade, this is like new for me because, you know, my hair is dark. I'm going with Ebony right now, which is pretty, it's like a pretty dark color. Obviously you can see it better on my actual brows, but it's pretty dark. I will say that when I first used this pencil, I absolutely loved it, and I still really like it. It's not that I don't like it, but as you use it, obviously the shape changes, the shape that's supposed to give you all these different lines, like the sharpness of it. When I first got it, it was really sharp, so I could create perfect hair-like strokes, but then it like dulled down, and now I can't get those hair-like strokes as much because it's a little bit more round and not as angular anymore. It's just like a lipstick. The more you wear it and the way you wear it changes the shape of it. So I wish there was a way to like bring it back to its former state, because in that state it's so amazing. Like I could literally make it look like I have full on brow hairs with this. But you know, I still really like the product. I really think the pencil looks nice. I've still been using it. So all in all, I really like it. The next thing we have here, is the MAC lipsticks. So these are the new liquid lipsticks that MAC has come out with. I feel like they came out with these a little too late because now everybody has liquid lipsticks, and there are a lot more brands out there that are a lot more affordable. That's just my opinion. I decided to buy these because obviously I had to. First of all, I got 3 reds, different shades of red, more of like an orange red, a true red. I don't even know why I got this other red. There's just so many reds. It's more of like a spicy red. I'm just dropping everything. So I got the color Feels So Grand, and Feels So Grand is like a true red, like a Marilyn Monroe, just red. Then I got Fashion Legacy, which to me is lighter than the Feel So Grand red. It's a little bit less deep. And then I have Quiet the Standout, which is, I think, one of my favorites because it's like an orangey, fiery red, and I love the more orange red tones. And then I got this dark color because I had to get this dark color, and this is the High Drama. I got 2 nudes. This one is more of a mauve-y nude, and this is Back in Vogue. Back in Vogue, a little more mauve-y. And this one is Mademoiselle. It's like a peachy nude. Like, to be honest with you, I'm like super underwhelmed with these lipsticks. I wore one of the red ones, and I felt sticky all day. Like it never really fully set. Like almost if I touched it, I didn't feel like a normal liquid lipstick where I just feel like I could basically do anything and it wouldn't end up on my chin. These ended up on my chin, like the bottom lipstick ended up on my chin. It's just a little bit more creamy than I would like. I could feel the liquid lipstick on my lips, which I don't like, and I know that's hard to come by, ones that don't make you feel like you're wearing it, but it wasn't even like a tight, dry feeling. It was like a crumbly, creamy feeling, if that makes any sense. Like I wasn't really that much of a fan. I much prefer the next liquid lipstick that I'm going to talk to you guys about, which is a lot more affordable. For some reason, I'm not sure where I placed all the other ones that I have of these, but these are the Violet Voss liquid lipsticks. Violet Voss is a company who started off making glitters for the eyes, and then they made eyelashes, and now they're making these liquid lipsticks. If you guys watched, Katie and I did a collab on her channel where we talked about these. I had no idea what they were like because I didn't actually try them yet. She had more of a feel. Harper. Harper. Get your ass over here, Harper. I absolutely love these liquid lipsticks, especially the color Excessive, which for some reason, I think it's in my purse somewhere. I don't know where it is, but I will put a photo of me wearing it here. It's just the richest, most beautiful, dark, chocolatey. Oh, it's so nice. It looks so good. The finish is amazing. The wearability is so nice. It feels super light. It's very comfortable. They also have really cool shades. Like this is the color Flirt, which is super cool. It's like a mauve-y gray. It's just a really unique color that I have not seen. And then I have this one, which is Lust. This is more light mauve, but it has a grayer undertone. So I really like the collections that they have come out with. The colors are so pretty. And the price point on these are $12. They're $12 each. So another random thing I just want to talk to you guys about. Let me know in the comments below if you're interested in this eye makeup look. It's pretty much just a winged liner and it has no actual liner. I just use eyeshadows and it's super quick. Super quick technique, also makes your eyes have a more almondy shape, and it's so fast. Maybe I could do, Stephen was just saying I should do like a challenge, do a cat eye in a certain amount of time, so maybe that would be a good idea. That's not including the eyelashes, okay? Like that's another beast. Let me know if you're interested, and if you're not, then just be like, no, bitch, we don't wanna see that. I will be doing a how I organize my makeup video because I know you guys have all been asking. I'm still not done organizing. I know it feels like I've been organizing forever, and that's because I have. Like, to be honest, Katie's more moved into her place than I am, and she just moved in 2 days ago, which is like super sad, but she's just like super organized, and I am not. I am a messy, unorganized person. So I've been really working on it and trying to figure out the best way to store everything. So I'll definitely be doing a video for you guys, just in case you were wondering. I will do a video, and I will try to do it soon. All right, so I think that's everything. I think I caught you guys up on my life and products that I've been trying out, stuff like that. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this type of video. I just really wanted to just sit and talk to you guys for a little bit. So give it a thumbs up if you did like it, and I'll see you guys in my next tutorial. Bye. I'm not wearing a bra. Do you think anyone would notice?
I can't tell.